So we're back, part two of naviance tasks, and back onto naviance. We were right here where we were possibly requesting transcripts, because as you can see, there are no transcripts. So I'm going to try this again and click on transcripts and see if Brady actually did send in his form. So he did. Right here, I can click on request transcripts, and then I would check off the boxes that I want my transcripts to be sent. Okay, and then I click request transcripts. And you want to make sure you're doing this, and I'm not going to do this now because Brady is a fake person, so we don't want to send transcripts, but I wanted to show you that. But as a student, you really shouldn't be requesting your transcripts too far in advance, because if you're applying regular decision and the deadline may be January 1st, you want to make sure that the college itself is going to want to see your term 1 grades, possibly your term 2 grades, and they're not on your transcript right now. So you want to make sure you're applying and requesting your transcripts right around the time that everything that they want to see is completed. So we do have an internal guidance deadline for requesting transcripts and requesting college recommendations, and that is 10 school days prior to the deadline. So when students are looking at their colleges I'm applying to and they're looking at their deadline dates, they need to be cognizant of the 10 days prior, because we do have around 200 students in the senior class, and we can't process that many requests if we don't have the time to do it. So in their packet, we have given them an outline of the deadlines 10 days prior. So we just want to make sure that they remember to do that. Okay. The other thing on this page, it does show you how you have applied. It will show you the office status, and if the transcript was requested, and it will write and sent, it will say sent right there. Okay. Another task that students need to do is they need to request their letters of recommendation. So you would click on letters of recommendation right here in the middle. They click add requests. And we do tell students that it is important that they ask their teachers in person before they fill out this request. That's the polite thing to do. So under the drop-down menu, they're going to click on a name, and our names are in here as well. So I will put in my name. Bill Brady can request my letter of recommendation. I may choose which college I want Bill Brady to send it to, and it shows you right here, Boston College allows 2, where Bridgewater State, there's none required. UMass Amherst allows 3, Wentworth allows 4. So you've got to make sure that your recommenders are not including them to all your schools if the college only wants 1 or 2. So you could choose me for all of your schools and just do all current schools, but that would count. As a guidance counselor, it counts separate, but you want to make sure that your teachers you have chosen just specifically for specific schools. Okay, then you would write a nice note. Thank you for writing my letter. My first deadline is blah, blah, blah. You just want to make sure that they have a good idea of when that due date is. So you want to make sure you're writing that in your letter, and maybe giving them a little bit of information about what you loved about their class. And then you submit the request. I'm not going to submit it now. It doesn't have to be a lengthy note. This submit request sends directly to the teacher or counselor's email, and then they know that they need to upload your letter of recommendation and send it off. Okay? For a counselor recommendation, students also have to click on the About Me tab and complete the brag sheet, which you'll find here. The brag sheet is important for the guidance counselor because we write letters that are holistic, that we try and show a little bit more than just academics in the classroom. So it gives the student a voice, and we try and put some of what they want the admissions officer to know about them and what they write here into our letter. And there is a space here for parent input as well if you want to add to that. So you would save and finish or save and return later and send that out right there. Okay. So those are the 3 tasks or 4 tasks that counselors need to, students need to make sure that they do to apply to a college. There are other great tabs up here. If students are still uncertain, you could do a college search right here, where students go through each tab and come up with a list of different schools that they can look at. You can type in a school, say Wheaton, and go, and then click on it, and it gives a great overview of the school, which is nice. If students are still uncertain about careers, there's a career tab as well, where students can explore different careers. They can do research. Students did in their sophomore year did the career interest profiler, so that if they haven't done it, they can start the profiler here. But most of our students did do that, so you could look at that. Under the portfolio is an overview of all of the information and the different things that your student has done over the 4 years. So that can be reviewed as well. Also on the main home page, if you click back on home, there are tabs over here. For example, the FastWeb link will bring you right to a great resource for different scholarships that students can start their search on. There is the ASVAB test for anyone who's interested in the military. They need to go and take that. There's also a link directly to the Common App. Okay, so when students need to create an account here, so it would be a login. I'm a student, and if you are applying through the Common App, you would create an account and log in here. Okay. Once you've created the account in Common App, I'm going to go back to the Colleges tab and the colleges I'm applying to. This tab, you have to make sure that you match our naviance with Common App, because that will link all of the information together. So if you've created your Common App, and I'm going to try this because I do have a Common App, but it's as a counselor. But let's see if this works. If you've created your Common App successfully, it will match automatically. So mine did not match, probably because I'm not a student. But once you're in the Common App and you've created an account, under the tab, I'm going to go in just under my account for now so that I can show you.